guys, welcome back. So today is Wednesday, the 30th of May. I keep thinking it's June. I don't know why. And I also keep thinking it's Thursday, and I don't know why. It should feel like a Tuesday if anything, but it's definitely Wednesday. We had Monday off because it was a bank holiday, and we didn't do anything all weekend, which was great for my stitching. Great for me too, because I don't really like going anywhere. So we got back from our trip on Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, my husband had to go to one of the hotels at Disney to have meetings and stuff for work. And when he got back, he missed work on Thursday and on Friday, stayed home Saturday, stayed home Sunday, and didn't leave the house until Monday because he had a really bad cold. I don't know what it was. It was, I think, just one of those pretty fast moving, but he could not get out of bed. So we basically just stayed home, and I got a lot of stitching done, cleaned the house a little bit, got all unpacked, and we've been trying to, so ever since we came back from the trip, we've been trying to cook at home and not eat out, because we used to eat out, I would say at least 4 or 5 times a week. Pretty much every single day we would go out and get fast food. We did go out last night to California Pizza Kitchen because my mother-in-law wanted to come and take us out for dinner, so. But not only to save money, but I am trying to eat healthier again. So I've been going low carb. I've been going low carb for a week now. I did have carbs today, but it was rice. So it wasn't, and I went to Chipotle for lunch, but I'm not beating myself up about my diet, and I'm not, I didn't cut back on soda for the first week because I'm trying to do it kind of in stages. So today's the first day that I'm trying to go without soda. So we'll see how far I get, because that is my one addiction. I think besides cross stitching, that's my one addiction I think that I currently have. So I'm not cutting back on coffee yet because I can control the sugar in that a lot better, and I can control what goes into my coffee a lot better. So I'm not cutting back on coffee yet, but I'm going to try to use less sugar in it. Sorry, my face is really itchy today. So we'll see how that goes. If you can hear my cat, she's saying hi. But since my husband was sick, I got a lot of progress done on some things. Hi, baby. So I haven't bought anything because I'm still on a stash ban. Technically it's until the end of the month, which is only tomorrow. I don't really have anything I need to buy except for some of the flosses for my chatelaine, but since I haven't started that yet, I might not even need those right away. But I have been wanting to start that one quite a bit lately, so we'll see if I actually start it or not. Basically what I've been doing is, now that we're kind of home and we don't have any trips planned for a while, actually I don't think I have any trips planned. I do have family coming into town, let's see, the second week of July. Yeah, second week of July. A couple of my cousins and their friend are coming out to stay with us for a few days, so. But other than that, we have no planning. So what I've been doing is putting all of my projects that I want to work on, basically just laying them on the couch, and then I can just kind of pick up whatever I'm feeling like at the moment. Which means that, I'll show you guys in a minute. So one other thing I wanted to share with you guys before I start showing my cross stitch is, along with eating healthier, I have been getting up early to, I mean, I just started it literally like yesterday, so who knows what it'll last, but I got up yesterday in order to make my lunches and breakfasts for the week, like my low-carb breakfast and stuff, because I have a bad problem of where I don't eat when I'm at work. Because I get off at 3, I figure it's early, I'm not going to be hungry, and like 1 o'clock rolls around and I'm starving. So the kids will buy pizza, and I'll have pizza because it's there and nobody's eating it. And I'm starving, so I decided let's go ahead and make some low-carb meals. And I don't like the salad that I made this week. It's like a broccoli Greek yogurt salad, which I'm just not into, so I'm actually probably not even going to finish that. It was pretty gross. But everything else I really liked, so I created a Pinterest board of low-carb recipes. Like I said, I'm not beating myself up, and I'm not going like super low carb. I try to keep it like 13 to 14 carbs a meal. And most of those carbs are coming from veggies. So, but so far it's been actually really good. Normally when I start a new diet, I'm starving to death. But this one, I think maybe it's because I'm not being super strict with it, it's not bad. I haven't been super hungry. I did buy like snacks, like some dark chocolate and stuff, because those are low in carbs. So, I mean, it's still sugar, and I feel like that's been helping a lot with like my hunger pangs and stuff, because usually the carbs is what makes me feel full. Everyone says protein should, but it doesn't for me. And then today when I got up early, it was to start a Pilates class, but it's an app on my phone, Blogilates, that I downloaded a long time ago and never actually started it. So I started doing that today, and I think it might actually work because like it's not a lot of cardio, or like hardly any cardio at all. So, and cardio is the thing that kills me. So as long as the rest of the workouts stay like this, I might be able to actually stick with this. So we'll see how I do with it. I like it that I don't have to go to a gym. I just go to my spare room and like turn on my phone, and that's it. So okay, enough of me jabbering on. So when I was talking about putting all my projects onto my couch, it meant that this beauty was able to come out and play. So I've decided I'm not taking this as a travel project anymore. This is specifically going to be to stay on this frame until it's done, and it's going to just sit on my couch, because that way it's more in my brain like I need to work on this, and I feel like I can just pick it up and put it down as I need to, and I don't feel the urge to like wait until I have enough time to stitch an entire row or to stitch till the end of the thread or whatever. I can just pick it up, and if I get bored I put it down again. My cat just made a really weird noise. So in this case, I'm starting the next row. This is 50 rows done. I am almost a tenth of the way there. This pattern has 551 stitches, so, or 551 rows, I should say. So I'm almost there. There are 8 more rows left in this color of the first page, or the first like 10 pages. So there's George. My little reindeer is still up here hanging out. I'm almost positive I've flip-flopped on it for a while, but I am pretty sure I am going to just stay with this color through the entire piece, because I want to see what it looks like when it's done, so I think that'll be cool looking. I have to say I'm not that thrilled with the Sullivan's floss that we're using. It was all donated, and I think that's great. It just knots up really easily, and I don't like using any thread conditioners. It's not terrible. It's really not. And the colors are great. They match up to DMC really well. But it just, I don't know what it is. It just feels like it's slightly, like it just feels like it's rougher and it tangles up easier. I mean, I stitch with really long threads, so that is probably why. But the other problem I have with it is whenever we're doing this 2/1, so whenever I pull off 2 strands, they're different lengths. Like I'll take the whole strand, I'll cut it, and then when I go to pull off the 2 strands and I put them back together again, like there's sometimes like a good like ½ inch difference between the threads, and I think it's because of how they're wound together. Like one of them is on the outside. No, it doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen with every set of threads or every set of 2, but it happens, and I don't know why. So that's my theory anyway. I don't know if it's true or not, but and it's not like annoying enough that, you know, I'm gonna like, I hate the project, I'm gonna throw it down and never stitch on it again. But just as a reminder, this is, sorry if I just bang the table. This is what piece I have. You might not be able to see that. I've got you in front of a window, so that's pretty good. So all sky up until his hat down here. George Washington crossing the Delaware. I have the piece that's on the very end, on the right. So it's that's the hat of the guy sitting in the back of the boat. And I found the person that's doing the one directly underneath that has the rest of the guy on it. So it's been fun watching her progress in the group. If you guys want to see all of everybody's project or everybody's progress, the group is called Stitching George Washington. It's on Facebook, and you can just go on and join the group and watch all of our progress. So there is that. Next up, I did a lot of stitching, but it's only been on 3 projects. One of these you saw last time, and if you've been on my Instagram, you've seen her as well, but I kept going on Aurora. So here is a reminder of what she looks like. These are the Mucha Princesses by Pinky the Pink on Etsy. So there's her full Royal Highness's butt. I don't know why I said that. But here's my progress on her. Last time you saw her, she had that part of her hair done. So I added all of this next color of hair. I added the second color of her like head scarf. My cat's gonna help. And she didn't have a hand, so now she has a full hand except for the back stitch, and I can't back stitch until I stitch this color of purple. Yeah, so that's my next goal, is to stitch this next piece down here, which is a longer piece of purple. It basically will match up about to where this piece is, because that's all one color of back stitch. So there she is. Same thing with all the back stitch over here. It can't be done until basically the next 2 colors of hair are done and the next color of her dress. So that's why I stopped her for a little bit. But I really like how she's coming out. My cat's playing with it, that's why it keeps moving. Hey! But the back stitching definitely makes this piece. But I like how you can tell with her hand like what she's doing with it. Like you can tell that's her thumb, and her fingers are like curled over even without the back stitch. And her hand has 5 colors, I think, of floss in it. Crazy cat. Just playing with my needle minder if you can't hear. Hey! Stop it. And then my last piece that I worked on is hiding from me. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So the last piece I worked on is a new start. It is, I showed this I think 2 videos ago, Winter in a Cup. This is the project that I took with me on my cruise, but I didn't actually start it yet. So here's the full picture. Gratuitous cat butt for you. And this is where I got to. So I've been focusing a little bit on this piece. This one is actually a fun stitch. Sorry, I just realized I have like this one thread that I worked on last night. It was like looped everywhere. Awesome. So this is the Winter in a Cup by Maria, I forget her last name. She has a shop on Etsy. If you just search Winter in a Cup, this should come up. I put her shop in the last video, so. But I feel like I got quite a bit done on this one. These are actually really fun to stitch. The colors are pretty well concentrated. There are a lot of blends, and there's a lot of back stitch, but there's no quarter stitches or half stitches, or there's a couple of French knots, nothing too terrible, at least not that I noticed. The only place I see that has the back stitch are on these, which you could easily replace with beads. I mean, that's just this pattern. I haven't seen the other patterns. I already know there's another 2 patterns from her that I want, which is Hogwarts in a Bottle and the, I forget the title of it. I think it's like Ship in a Bottle or Sea in a Bottle or something like that. But I'm going to be getting both of those. Now the only thing I'm not sure of is it seems like these colors are very bright compared to the picture. Let's see if I can put them up side by side. I am trusting the pattern. But there they are kind of side by side. So I don't know how it's going to look when it's all done, but I zoomed in a little bit. But I'm trusting the pattern, and we'll see where or what it looks like after the whole cabin's done, which I might actually be able to finish today. I would have more done, but I had to frog the door. I had it 1 stitch too high. And normally I don't frog, normally I fudge, but since it's the very center of the piece and it wasn't too difficult to take out, I decided to just go ahead and restitch it. Because I feel like it needs to be where it's at. Oops. It's kind of hard to see, but so that you get this shadow piece underneath. So we'll see. I'm definitely going to finish the rest of the cabin and the hot chocolate. I think it's hot chocolate, because I drink a lot of hot chocolate at Christmas, so and it's got a peppermint stick in it. So I'm definitely going to try to get those done, the cabin and the inside of the cup, because there's a pretty clear delineation between the hot chocolate and the mug itself in the pattern. So I want to at least get to there, which will probably take me a few more days, depending on how much working on Georgia I actually get done. But we'll see where I get at, or where I get to the next time you see me. So that's all I have. I don't have any purchases, but I feel like I got a lot accomplished, and I'm hoping to get, I don't have any set plans for what I'm going to work on coming up. I know I want to get, like I said, the hot chocolate and the rest of the cabin done. Sorry guys, I'm really tired. My body's trying to get used to getting up early, and mainly going to bed early because I've just been staying up till like 11:30 every night, which is not cutting it. I don't know why. I go to bed early, but then I'll like last night I was watching the rest of Danielle's Stitch With Me video, and then I was on my phone just playing around on it, and so by the time I went to bed it was like 11:30, or went to sleep. So I'm gonna try to go to bed early tonight. We'll see. But stitching wise, no hard set plans. Basically I just want to keep working on what I have. I may start my Chatelaine Sparkling Peacock. We'll see. Like I said, I have all the threads. I have all the beads, and I have all of the threads that are in the middle part of the mandala. So I might start it, but I kind of want to wait until I have all the threads as well, because I still haven't decided if I want to do a center start, which I know is recommended, or if I want to do a side or like a top start. Excuse you. You want to say hi? Say hi. Get off my stuff. You don't have to be in the center of everything, you know. There we go. Now you guys can see her a little bit. Oh, she got distracted. Can you say hi? So she's the one that really likes string. She's pretty good. She won't actually swallow it. This little bit needed to come off anyway. But my other cat doesn't like string at all. It's really weird. But anyway, that's all I have for today. If you guys have any questions on anything, let me know. Leave me a comment. If there's anything you really like and want me to continue to stitch on, let me know. Otherwise, I basically just skip back and forth between everything and until I finish it. But I'm definitely going to keep Winter in a Cup out, because that one's so easy with because the colors are more like solid blocks. They're not really solid blocks. They're just more like concentrated. So it's confetti, but it's all in one area, if that makes sense. Like everything, you can see what everything is, so it's really easy for me to just be like, oh, well, I don't feel like stitching a lot right now. Maybe I'll just stitch this like yellow color. Like maybe I'll stitch the yellow from the windows. That'll be like 20, 30 stitches and be done. So it's really easy for me to just pick up when I'm feeling really tired, or just maybe not feeling like I want to stitch and get involved in a project. That usually is that's what's been getting my attention lately. So, and I know I've been stitching a lot of smalls lately. I don't want to do any big projects, like I said, until George is done, which is going to be, he's not going to take me 5 years. I'm planning on no more than 3 years. but at the same time, like, I'm not counting my chatelaine as a big project. I know for a lot of people it's big, and they are big, but they're not, like, 100,000 stitches big. So, not starting any big projects until George is done. I might stitch on some that I already have on the go, like my Celtic Wolf has actually been calling me lately quite a bit, so he might come out and play for a little bit. But I have been enjoying stitching on George again, so he might just stay there as my big guy. At least until this set of pages is done with this color, so we'll see. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. Leave me comments if you have questions, or if you know, like, if you want me to stick with a project, let me know. And I will see you guys all next time. Hopefully next week with a done cabin. Alright, see you guys later. Bye! Hey guys, I'm back again. I completely forgot to tell you guys, and I know I did it on my last video as well, but I forgot to give you my good news of the week. So, since I forgot last week as well, I'm going to give you two that I found. So my first one that I found is this couple right here. Went to the zoo, and their names are Jessa and Becky. Went to the zoo for a beer night that the zoo was having, and decided to both propose to each other. They both ended up bringing rings completely separately without knowing about it, and decided that that would be the perfect time to propose. So they basically both proposed to each other on the same day, totally spontaneously. So I thought that was really cute. So here's a picture of one of the proposals. So after she proposed, she turned right around and dug in her purse to show her that she had bought the ring, or brought the ring with her as well, and told her she was planning on proposing that day as well. So that's my first piece, which I thought was really cute. My second one is this poor puppy who somehow got on the roof of their family's the roof of their family's house, and weren't able to get down. So the firefighters came and rescued them after several calls from concerned citizens, and the firefighter got some cute doggy kisses out of it as a thank you for being rescued. So of course, anything with a dog is good news to me. And there's a couple of pictures of the dog on the roof before he was able to get down. So there is my two pieces of good news for the week. There was another one that I saw of a poor puppy that got stuck in a dryer vent. Let's see if I can find that one really quick. Puppy dryer vent. Here it is. I saw this one earlier, but I couldn't find it again. So this poor puppy, when it loads, got his head stuck in the side of the house. See if it'll load on the video.
So I got home, and the dog,
poor little thing,
is sticking out of the...
I won't play the whole video, but basically the owner had to, tried several ways to get the puppy out and couldn't. So she finally put some vegetable oil around the dog's head, and the dog was able, and she tried pulling the dog out, but it wasn't coming out. And so she went to make a call, I forget to who, to tell them about it. And just as she was about to make the call, the puppy came running into the house. So it was able to get itself free after having the vegetable oil on it. So Another cute story with a cute puppy. So, there you go. That is not from today. That is from a couple of days ago. We're just messy. So that is 3 pieces of good news for you. I almost had this video uploaded and I forgot that I didn't add my good news on for the day. So there you have it, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.